Welcome back to the Cossy podcast. My name is Cossy. Welcome back to a brand new video. Normally, this is where I come to the show and I say, as we have signed ABC, and I rank our signings, I review our transfer window, and I talk about the players that we have signed. However, this time around, 3 days to the start of the Premier League, 72 hours to the start of the Premier League, my video is a wake-up call. We've got to wake up. We've got to wake up. We've got to wake up. I've just seen that the Premier League are going to start hearing Manchester City's charges on the 16th of September. That is next month, 16th of September. And they're also saying there is a big possibility and a big chance that Manchester City will be, sentenced in that very, Premier League season. So next season, we are going to see Man City get their punishment for the 115 charges. So, as Arsenal, what does that tell us? As Arsenal, what kind of message do we get? Man City could face a very big ban. Man City could face, something huge. They could face a ban not to spend money. They could face a ban, maybe relegation, anything. If Man City are banned, the next team to dominate is Arsenal. If Man City are relegated, the next team to dominate is Arsenal. And this summer is one of the starting points. It should be one of the starting points. As Man City are going out of dominance, we need a new king. We need a new lord to dominate the Premier League, and that should be us. So that has not been reflected, and that's why I'm not happy. That has not been reflected in our transfer window so far, not at all. Going into this transfer window, we were told that Arsenal had around 200 million to spend, and that was coming from very reliable sources that confirmed how much money we made from TV, how much money we made from, Champions League football, how much money we made in terms of prize money in the Premier League. It was a lot of money. And we were all like, if Arsenal have been spending crazily without being in the Champions League, without, even challenging for the title, how about now, when our revenue sources have become bigger and better, what are we going to do? Surprisingly, after getting more money, we have become dull. We are acting broke. Now, I understand the strategies that Arsenal have used in the past have been very, very peculiar to this fan base and very, very peculiar to what football wants, right? So recently, we have seen Arsenal spending a lot of money, 200 million, 100 million, on one player. Of course, that was not our strategy. Our strategy back in the day was going every single summer and spending 30 million on 5 players or 30 million on 10 players, buying players at 3 million, 2 million. But football has changed. And this is a message to whoever is running Arsenal. Football has changed. If you cannot spend every summer, you're going to massively drop off as if you're not a good club. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool are the very best example we can talk about. Liverpool forgot how to spend. They forgot to re-inject money in their project. And Manchester City, hence, have won 4 Premier League titles in a row. And during that period of time, it's been Arsenal and Liverpool chasing Man City. So you've got to spend every summer. And this is not about this summer only. This is about next summer and the summer after that and the summer after that. Arsenal have got now to understand that the discipline of bringing in quality players, adding quality players, and trimming the squad of deadwood is going to have to be consistent. You're not going to sign Declan Rice in one summer and Julian Timber in the other, and then next summer you sign one player. It's not going to work. We still need a striker, a midfielder, an attacker, in terms of a winger, and possibly another goalkeeper. So spending is now a culture at Arsenal. It should be a culture at Arsenal. It should be a way of life. If we cannot spend, I'm telling you, we are going to win the Premier League once. We are going to win the Champions League once, like Liverpool, FA Cup and Carabao Cup once, and our era of domination is going to come to an end. So the one thing that I'm calling up against Arsenal, first and foremost, can we spend some money? I mean, where have we put the money that we have made in the previous 2 seasons? No, not previous 2 seasons, because last summer we spent very well. But last season, we spent, we made some good money. We went as far as the quarterfinals in the Champions League. Prize money was good. TV revenue was good. Can we see that money being re-injected in the squad? And I'm also looking at the sales, guys. I'm also looking at the sales. Yes, Edin Ketia has been, rebuffed, and that is our problem. That is not the problem of Olympique Marseille. But we still have some money. Can we see a £60 million signing coming? Can we see, a £50 million signing coming? Can we see a player that helps us close that gap? Because, I know many of you always tell me, Cossy, this player is expensive. Let's go for the other. If players like Kevin De Bruyne didn't sign for Man City, if players like Bernardo Silva didn't sign for City, if players like Josko Gvardiol didn't sign for City, or Jack Grealish, there are things Man City wouldn't have. Jack Grealish's season, when they won the title, the treble, was impeccable. Impeccable. And that guy is a 100 million signing. Josko Gvardiol's campaign, towards the end, impeccable. Scoring goals, assisting, defensively astute as well, £80 million signing. So, Arsenal have got to stop this habit of thinking we build a team, we build a structure, and now we can rest. We cannot rest. The money has got to keep on flowing in and out. The more money we make, the more money we have to spend. That is how the likes of Real Madrid have kept themselves at the top. Kaka, Ronaldo, who else have they signed? Vinicius, Endrick, they keep Mbappe, Jude Bellingham. They keep on signing players. They keep on adding quality to that machine. So we have been stingy this summer, but we will regret it. Can we wake up? Can we get some money, 60 million, 65 million, and go to the market? Like I said, this video is coming out now because usually, I would be talking about I'll be ranking and rating our signings, and I'll be rating our transfer window. Right now, if I was to rate Arsenal's transfer window, it's a 0 out of 10. It's as simple as that. We have sold Emil Smith-Rowe, and we have brought in Nicola Fiore. And all the players that we want out are still here, and all the players that we want to come in the positions that we want to strengthen, none of them is here. 0 out of 10, honestly. Okay, 2 out of 10. The other disappointment I have had in this window is timing and preparation. Let's start off with timing. My problem with timing is what happened to Arsenal believing that players and transfers being done early in the window is the right idea. We've had the Euros. There was the Copa America tournament, which I understand. That is okay. But ever since the Euros ended, July 16th or 14th, ever since the Copa America tournament ended, around the same time, we have had a whole 30 days and we have signed one player. So the timing of Edu, the timing of Mikel Arteta in this window, I don't want to blame Mikel really. The guy is getting older and he's focusing on his team. I don't want even to drag him into this conversation. So the timing of our transfer team, we're going to give it a 0 out of 10. Like, you cannot tell me that you're going to give the manager 3 players or 4 players that are not going to have preseason, and you're going to sit back in the stand and say, we should win the league. Yes, we should win the league because you brought in players and you've done your job, but you've done it late. Timing is always crucial, and I don't think in our own case, I don't think we are timing our transfers right. It is poorly timed. This is one of the worst. I think apart from the Peter Cech transfer window, this is the worst transfer window we have had at Arsenal. Combining Wenger, Unai Emery, and Mikel Arteta. It is one of the worst. Because even if players sign now, they might just be ready for Tottenham in September. Like, imagine we are signing players, and I'm not saying that everyone who plays who signs should come and play right away. But a preseason would be good. A preseason would be okay. There's a reason as to why Mikel started off his preseason earlier on in Spain in Marbella. He would have chilled and waited for the USA tour, but he said no. He told the players, if you've not been at the Euros and in South America, in the USA for the Copa America tournament, can you join me right now because we've got work to do? And then we have disappointed him by not giving him the player he wants. Does it make sense? No. The other thing that has made me angry is the preparation. Poor preparation, poor preparation, poor preparation. And what do I mean by poor preparation? Arsenal tried to sign Nico Williams before the Euros. That was good. Arsenal tried to sign Benjamin Sesko before the Euros. That was good. Arsenal tried to sign Ricardo Calafiore immediately after the Euros. That was successful, right? So my point is, we knew what we wanted. We knew what we wanted all along. We wanted a striker. We tried to sign one. We wanted a left-stroke right winger. We tried to sign the one all before the Euros, and we wanted a left back. And again, some of the left backs, including Gerard Hato and including Murillo, some of them were not even at the Euros. So we knew what we wanted. My question is, like, were we doing some kind of catfishing? What I don't understand is, it seems that the plan was clear, but we were not prepared to go and execute the plan. Because if you're saying that you wanted Sesko for around 60 million euros then, right? If you wanted Sesko for 60 million euros, then you know very well that there are other strikers available on the market. Gyökeres is there, Zaxi was there, Solanke was there, Osimhen is there, and a couple of others. How come that ever since missing out on Dominic Solanke, Arsenal have just become shut about a striker? Don't tell me that it was a market opportunity, because Zaxi was a better market opportunity than Dominic Solanke. So if we're signing players because they're market opportunities, Zaxi was a much better market opportunity. So it means that we were not going for Sesko because he was a market opportunity. We were going for Sesko because we want a striker. And right now, we still want a striker, and Gyökeres is the active profile. But why are we taking, sorry about that, why are we taking heaven and earth, hell and, fire, for us to go and sign a striker, yet we made our first attempt to sign a striker in June? Doesn't make sense. We made our first attempt to sign a winger, Nico Williams, in June before the Euros. Until now, no winger has arrived. Are they trying to say that he was a market opportunity? Because I tell you, Simeon Adingra will cost around 58 million euros, the same as Nico Williams, and Simeon Adingra will not have to pay that money across one installment. The contract will be amortized. So Simeon Adingra, to be honest, Simeon Adingra is a better market opportunity if he's available than Nico Williams. So the preparation for this window has been poor. We knew what we wanted, we knew our targets, and we have gone, we're not sure. And it never looked like we were sure. It has taken us a long time to decide whether we want a 6 or an 8. Yet it was concrete that we wanted to sign a midfielder. But it's taken us a whole summer to decide 6, 8. Onana is the one. No, Onana is going. Let Onana go. Let's go with Mikel Merino. We want also Fabian Ruiz. Eze is there. It's taken a whole transfer summer for us to decide whether it's the 8 we want or we want a 6. The outgoings end, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Because Edin Nketiah's solutions must have been found early in the window. Same as Ramsdale, same as Reece Nelson, same as Kivio, same all the players that the team feels we are not going to use them next season. We should have tried to find solutions a little bit earlier on. I'm not saying that Edu should go knocking on every door. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot afford to have players that are not going to play as part of the squad while you begin the new Premier League season. In what world does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense in any world on this planet. So I want to say this, and I'm going to say it bravely. This window has been disgusting. We need to wake up. We need to seize the chance. Imagine if Arsenal finished with 80 points, Liverpool finished with 81 points, and Manchester City get a point deduction, and Liverpool win the title ahead of Arsenal. How will that hurt? It's been hurting us that City have been going ahead and winning the title or during our watch. But if Liverpool or Man United or Chelsea win it before Arsenal, the amount of emotional breakdown I'll have, I might delete this page. I honestly might delete this page. If any team wins the title before Arsenal, I might delete this page. So we need to wake up.